it's that fantastic time of year again where I can't help every year but get a kick when I see the little tulips, and in this case the muscari or grape hyacinth, poking their noses up through the soil and having a look to see what's around before they start coming into full flower later on in the spring. Of course, the stage has been set with nearly my favourite of all of them, the little dwarf daffodil tete-a-tete. It's in full colour now, and of course it's Daffodil Day this week as well, and it's no wonder, of course, that the daffodil is a symbol of cancer charities worldwide, because it's such a, you know, a symbol of rebirth and new beginnings and new spring. So the daffodils are already in full flower, but soon we'll have the tulips and these grape hyacinths. And what's fabulous about them is you do the job in August, you know, or sorry, in the autumn. You're working with nature and with nature's calendar. You do what's seemingly a pretty thankless job, back-breaking, planting hundreds of bulbs, and then you walk away, real life takes over and you forget about them. Until now, because up they come again, and you see the new growth coming. The winter is long gone, the temperatures are getting warmer, and soon, of course, they'll be giving great displays. Crocus, nearly all gone now. The crocus are nearly finished, but it's the thrill I get, if you like, from just knowing that I did something in the right time by putting them in the autumn. Nature then takes over. You're plugging them into the soil. You're putting them under that blanket. You know, connecting them to the to the universal power source, being the soil, and then nature takes over and the magic takes over and turns it into this. There's no point planting them now because it won't work, and that's nature for you. And of course, for hundreds of years, people have been practicing gardening by the moon and gardening under the lunar cycles and putting different things in at different times, depending on where the moon is in its cycle. Now, we had the recent phenomenon of the big eclipse last week. I don't know enough about it. I don't know astronomy boggles me, if you like. But just because I don't know, it doesn't mean that it's not going to have an impact on the natural world around us. I often get boggled with things like, you know, Newgrange and how these astronomers of centuries ago knew so much that we don't know now, and I don't know how they did it. How the pyramids in Egypt, if you like, were built without JCBs. I don't understand. But surely the knowledge they had then is every bit as great as the knowledge we have now, even if we've lost it and don't understand it. And it's really back to basics with that. And I think this sums it up. You put something like a swollen, ugly enough root into the ground in the autumn, and look what happens to it in the spring. Now, of course, it's not too late. If you didn't do that in the autumn, go to your local garden centre anywhere around the country and you can cheat. Buy them ready grown and brighten up the garden.